and even writing stories or essays with their imagination. English also helps build empathy. When students read about people from different cultures, backgrounds, and experiences, it opens their hearts and minds. So, when we talk about holistic learning, we mean learning experiences that build not just knowledge but also skills, character, and creativity. Over the next few days, we are really very lucky to have some highly experienced and respected subject experts who will guide us. They will share practical strategies to make our classroom more engaging and effective things like conceptual learning, connecting lessons to the real life, effective feedback techniques, that is helping students grow through the positive and the clear guidance. That is next point is concept simplification, breaking down the complex topics into simple understandable steps. Interdisciplinary integration, that is linking different subjects to give students a complete picture. These are not just modern trends, they are necessary tools. They are necessary tools in today's education system. As participants, I encourage all of you to make the most of this session. Ask questions, share your experience, take the notes, and most importantly, reflect on how you can or we can apply these ideas in our own classrooms. Remember, this is not just a training event, it is a responsibility to grow as a teachers, to keep learning and give our students the best education possible. Before I conclude, I would like to once again thank the EMP team and the TTP Coordination Committee for organizing such a valuable program. Your hard work and vision are truly appreciated. Let us all take inspiration from this effort and work together to build a better classroom, better students, and a better future. Thank you, all of you, for your time and dedication. Assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thanks for this words of inspiration and to set the tone of this program. Dear everyone, as you all can see, you have access to the chat box and the Q&A box. So if you have any questions related to the topic, you can ask the question in the Q&A box. आप जो क्वेश्चन स्पीकर से पूछना चाहते हैं उसे टॉपिक से रिलेटेड रखें. आज अगर फिजिक्स का सेशन है तो उनसे इंग्लिश का क्वेश्चन ना करें, राइट? ये इनका सब्जेक्ट नहीं है. क्लासरूम मैनेजमेंट के बारे में मत पूछिए, स्लो लर्नर के बारे में नहीं पूछना है, यहाँ हमें सब्जेक्ट पे डिस्कशन करना है, राइट? तो प्लीज कीप योर क्वेश्चंस रिलेटेड टू द टॉपिक एंड कीप द सेशन इंटरैक्टिव. अगर स्पीकर आपसे कोई क्वेश्चन पूछ रहे हैं तो जरूर आंसर कीजिए चैट बॉक्स या Q&A बॉक्स में. आप अपने मैसेजेस हिंदी और उर्दू में भी लिख सकते हैं, या फिर अगर किसी को डायरेक्टली बात करनी हो तो दे कैन रिक्वेस्ट ए माइक, बट एट द एंड ऑफ द सेशन 9 o'clock हम इंशाल्लाह हमारा Q&A सेक्शन ओपन करेंगे और तब आप अपने क्वेश्चन पूछ सकते हैं. With that, let's start the session and invite our speaker for today. We have with us Mr. Mohammad Abdul Mateen. He is an experienced educator, researcher, and ICT lead faculty specializing in AI, data science, cybersecurity, and cloud computing. With a PhD in wireless multimedia sensor networks, he has a strong focus on emerging technologies like AI, ML, IoT, and cloud applications. Passionate about STEM education, he has contributed significantly to digital resource development and e-learning at institutions like King's South University. A certified professional in cloud infrastructure and AI, he is dedicated to empowering the next generation of innovators through training and research. Welcome to the session, sir. Over to you.
Thank you. Jazakumullah khair, Ms. Zainab, for the brief introduction. I hope all can hear me very clearly, and my screen is also, I hope it's visible.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's good. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Salatu wassalamu ala Sayyidil Mursaleen. Amma ba'd. Dear respected teachers and all the participants who are joining this session with AMP, I would like to welcome you all for this session today with a clear objective and with a clear goal. What we need to learn, what we need to do for our students and for ourselves as well. Not only for our students, but for ourselves. We need to do something for ourselves because things are changing very rapidly now. So here we go with the title of the session today with the 18th session. For mostly it's physics. Teach smarter, not harder. Inquiry, games, challenges for 21st century classroom. So here you all can join with this session with the OOC lab with the event code. I have already given the link on the chat box. The link is there. You can just click there and join the session. I would let you know that this session is just not one-to-one session, like just one-way communication. It should be a two-way communication. So I would like to request everyone in the session who are attending with me, around 260 members are attending. So I would like to ask everyone to join with the link which is being given and sent on the chat box. Please join the session so that it can be more interactive and more learning way. If is there any problem in joining, then please let me know through the chat. Event code is on the screen. You can see the screen and then join the session. I hope the screen is visible for everyone. No need to sign up. Just you can directly join in. No need to sign up. You can directly join in with the event code, or else just click on the link and then you can sign in. You can just click on the link, then it will directly take you to the name. You can enter your name and then you can join in. Almost 125 members have joined there. Please check your internet. This link is for this session only. Ms. Zainab, should I speak in Urdu as well?
Yes, sir. That would be great if you could keep it bilingual.
Okay, thank you. ओके, ये लिंक पे जस्ट क्लिक करें आप लोग और आप लोगों को ज्वाइनिंग मिल जाएगी, ज्वाइन कर सकते हैं. 150 members have already joined there. Just click on the link and join there. Or else you can open ooklab, ooklab.com and enter the code. You can enter the code. This is the event code. Just enter the event code. Event code is there here. I will be just giving the link as well again. Ms. Zainab, if you can help the people if they are unable to join, you can do that.
Sure.
Almost 170 people have joined already.
Okay. Sir, can you please share this link in WhatsApp with me? I'm not able to copy it here from the chat box.
Okay, I'll do that. Yeah, you can
Sure.
do this. Is good. Yes, it's here.
Yeah, I got it. डियर टीचर्स, आप व्हाट्स चैट में एक लिंक देखेंगे अभी जो मैंने शेयर की है। उस लिंक पर क्लिक करिए और आपको यहाँ पार्टिसिपेट करना है इस लिंक को ज्वाइन कर। यहाँ पर एक इवेंट कोड पूछा जाएगा, वो इवेंट कोड भी मैं आपसे शेयर कर रही हूँ। इट्स CMQRCM, ऑल इन कैपिटल।
Yes. Yes, that's good. 190, 192 people have joined already there. MashaAllah. That's good. Okay.
कोड अभी शेयर
So
हुआ है।
I hope we can start now. Okay. Let's start. Ms. Zainab, you can just check the chat as well, okay?
श्योर।
So now, as per the discussion, what we had just now, Dr. Farhat has already explained what is important in this era. The era is of AI, and to whom we are teaching, the students are digital natives. So to handle them, we need something which is more advanced. I hope we all are experiencing with these students who are more advanced with the tech and with many more different things. So in today's session, I hope you all have joined there. In today's session, we are going to see how to spark the curiosity among the learners and building deeper understanding, and then how we can make the sessions or our classes or our topics challenge based on the different scenarios, and then empowering through the feedback. So before we move on to the session, I would like to ask you, what does 21st century learning mean to you? So, who all have joined there, you can just type an answer from your mobile phone or from your laptop. You can just type there so that your answers will reflect. So, the question is very clear. What does 21st century learning means to you? Learning with technology, that's too good. Era of technology, yes. Perfect. Wonderful. Very nice. So, you can type one answer or two answers. That's up to you. Learning with AI. There are a few answers coming up in chat as well, but I would like to request them to join the same session here so that it can be reflected to everyone. So you all can be engaged with these ideas because we have almost 270 teachers with us. So each teacher has a world of knowledge. Technology is on the top, critical thinking, collaboration, advanced teaching tools, yes, modern technology, self learning, AI learning, yes, perfect. Holistic learnings, audio visual lessons, yes, good. That's too good. Very nice answers. Meanwhile, I'll open something else also. At puzzle. Yeah. 78 answered, but very nice answers here. Wonderful answers from you. I would like to thank you for all the people who have answered this question. Now, let's move on to the next question. Think of a recent lesson you taught. What made it memorable or not for the students? So you can just type in one line. The answer can be in one line, that what made it memorable for the students, so that students will remember you lifelong. As maybe you may just think about your own teachers, and you can think about your own teachers, what they made memorable for you. Similarly, as you are a teacher, what you are making something different uh, from different teachers, and how different you are to make it something memorable for the students. Perfect. Very nice. Audio visual, okay. Okay. Storytelling, speaking, explanation, light activities conducted. क्वेश्चन ये है कि आप लोगों ने क्या पढ़ाया जिसकी वजह से बच्चे आपको याद रख सकें या लेसन को याद रख सकें। आपको नहीं, मतलब लेसन को याद रखें। I will just move on to the results grid. Okay, this is also a good one. Activities is one thing. Understanding real life examples, that is good. Yes, perfect. Experiments, yes. Okay. So this is mostly it's focused on physics subject. So it's very good that people are making some real life examples, and that PPT was made. Yes, to teach my lesson. Okay. Teaching aids, very nice. Motivation, hand to hand, practical. That's good. Dramatic link to a movie story which children understood in easy way. Yes, perfect. Very nice. Wonderful, 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 wonderful. I'm not seeing all the participants are writing the answers, but still, I'm very happy that almost half of the participants are giving the answers. Logic related to the formula. Okay, that's good. Okay, now let's move on. So these are the objectives what I have already shown to you. These are the objectives like what we are going to discuss in today's session. That is sparking the curiosity, building deep understanding, and then challenge based task, that is challenge based learning, and empowering through the feedback. So let's move to the next topic, next slide, that is sparking the curiosity among the learners, among the students, through the inquiry based learning. So basically we all know that we in a traditional classes, when we come to the class and we just deliver a lecture, students will get bored. And personally, for me, physics is a boring subject, and it's for everyone. Everyone thinks that physics is very tough, very difficult, and it's a completely dry subject and boring subject. So why that happens? Because the teaching strategies are not being done, not being given in a way that students get interest. Yes, we have some experiments now. We do understand that few schools are coming up with some labs for the physics, but that is mostly for 11 and 12. But what is being done for the lower classes or middle classes and then till 10th classes? So, to make them in a way they should understand, and we need to start with inquiry based learning. For example, if we are starting a physics lesson about Newton's laws or KW, like a KWL charts we can give, and then we can go on like asking the fun based questions on based on a real world examples. So, like whatever the topic you take it, like there is an example here. Why do cities feel hotter than villages? This is a practical question. So, give something innovative, practical, and real world example, real life examples that can be related to your topic. And there are a lot of things you have it now. Practically, you can do that. And now, the very good example, and that can be helpful for you the topic is teach smarter, not harder. No need to break your heads on the walls to get these things. Just open the chat gpt, ask chat gpt that I am a teacher, I'm teaching this subject, this topic, give me inquiry based questions. So ChatGPT will help you to do that one. No need to break your heads to do that. And then student led inquiry. So among the students, you can create some questions. Those questions will encourage them to learn what you are going to teach. Very clear, it's very understandable. The things what we are teaching, it's everything is available on YouTube, on many different learning platforms. But why they should come to the school, why they should sit and spend a long time with you, there should be some change. If a student wants to learn, and then he can directly go to YouTube and he can type a topic, he can do that, he can learn it very easily. There is no need to spend much money as well. He just need internet and a laptop. If he's curious to do that, he can do that. So that is why we are here as a teacher, not to just give a topic in a traditional way. We should have, we have to do something different. That is why we are a teacher and schools are hiring us as a teacher. So that's why we have to start with an inquiry based learning. This inquiry based learning will help your students to spark the curiosity, to make them learn the topic. They will understand why we should learn this topic. This is how you have to make, like, you need to spark the interest among your learners. Through this is one strategy you can do that. And to do this one, we have many different tools available. You can use those tools. I have given one example as a ChatGPT. And you have many other tools also, like quizzes.com. You can just go to the quizzes.com and you can start giving a quiz to them before you start the class. And even you can go on to the video based questions also. You can make the flipped classroom. You can go with a differentiated classroom. So all these strategies you have to adopt to make your classes more interesting and make the learners should be, they should sit in the classes. They should like search for you, where is the teacher, where he is. If you are absent, then they should miss your classes. That is how you have to adopt the strategies. Then now the question is, what's one powerful question you could ask to begin your next topic? Now, for example, you are the now next academic year is being about to start in India. So, like for example, you are teaching physics for different classes. What one powerful question you will be asking to your students as inquiry-based learning? Then I will show you how to create inquiry questions. Start typing your answers. I'd like to request everyone, don't leave this session on OOClap, okay? Because the presentation and the questions will be coming till the end of the end of your present like this session. So all the questions you have to answer it. It's like as like an attendance. What you think about it? Okay, this is very simple. Lightning. Okay, give something practical about physics. Okay. Exactly. There is a comment that not a single subject is interesting for the students until unless they enjoy the learning process. Exactly, you are right. Okay, nice. Nice answers here. Practicals, principles, electric. I want a question. What is a powerful question? Not just a word. You all are just giving something a word. I want a complete question. What is the question you will ask for the next topic? Can ask definition? No. Definition is not inquiry based questions. Exploring by real life. Giving a thought to guess about the topic by giving a real example. Yes, good. Exploring by real life incidents. How was your day? This is not inquiry question. Okay. Why does 1 by 2, 1 by 3 is 3 by 4? That's something good. Okay, fine. Perfect. Have you ever, there is a question, good question there. Why we need to study the practical particular topic? Then I will tell the reasons. Okay, live examples. Okay, perfect. Okay, so now I'll help you to generate few, how you can generate the inquiry questions. Like for example, act as expert. I'm just giving, I'm taking the physics subject here because mostly I'm expecting that the teachers are joined as physics teachers only. So physics teacher for high school students. So can anyone help me with the topic of high school in the chat? High school. Can anyone help me with the topic of physics of any class like grade 10 or something like that? Reflection of light. Okay. Thank you. Reflection of laws of motion. Okay. Perfect. Thank you. As an act as expert physics teacher for high school, help me to provide me. You can just, I hope you all know how to use ChatGPT as well for laws of motion for the first session of new academic year. Provide me. You can give me 5 questions which can be more interactive for the students. And you can add like real life examples or something like that. You can add to this prompt. This is a chat GPT. I hope you all know that. This I'm just giving you a role based prompt. What do you mean by the prompt? Prompt is a question where you can give to the chat GPT. This is the role you have to give it to the chat GPT. And this is the format and instructions I'm giving here. So provide me inquiry questions for loss of motion for the topic of loss of motion. Okay, with the topic loss of motion for the first session of the new academic year. You can give me 5 questions which can be more interactive. Let's see what will be the questions here for the loss of motions. Here are 5 engaging thought-provoking inquiry questions to kick off the topic loss of motion. So here these are the questions which is generated for you. Just take these questions and ask your students. If you are able to discuss these questions, you can make some groups, 5 groups, and then let them pick up these questions, or else you can just make a wheel over there with the names of the groups, and then they can discuss, and this can be a group discussion before you start the session. Before you are explaining the laws of motion, before you are explaining any topic, any subject, these questions will spark the curiosity. I hope this will be helpful for you. So why do we fall forward when a bus suddenly stops? Can you move something without touching it? If you kick a ball in space, will it ever stop? So these questions are real-time based questions, which is helping you to explain the laws of motion. I hope it is yes. Please text me in the chat. Is it helpful for you? Give the answers in the chat. Yes or no. Give the answers in the chat. Is it something new for you? New or old? Give me the answers in the chat like new. New or old? Good. Nice. Very nice. Yes and new. There is something good answers are coming in the chat. Perfect. 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 That's good. So here, this is inquiry based questions you can generate on any topic based with the help of the chat GPT. That's how you can do that. So now coming to the next slide, spiral curriculum in action. As Dr. Farhad was talking about STEM education. So now almost everyone is talking about STEM. What do you mean by the STEM? STEM is something which is an integration of across the subjects, connecting different subjects into one. That is spiral curriculum in action. That is what we are when we are talking about a subject of physics, that should be connected to the technology, that should be connected to the mechanics, that should be connected to the English, that can be connected to all the subjects what they are learning. So that is what we can go with a foundational knowledge that students can do that, and they can easily understand. Then revisiting the new depth, return to the concept with added complexity and connections. Like for example, you have done already the session, you have taught some topic before, now you want to make them again understand in a very clear way, then give some complexities on them, and then give the connections in real life, tell them to understand how these topics are related to with different subjects, and then tell them to apply in the projects not only with the help of technology. Projects can be done on variety of things, not only something like there should be an electronic boards are required. Without electronic boards also the projects can be done. Without many different things, there are like DIY projects can be done, and these things can be applied on a very easy way. But you need to make them understand how these things can be connected. The connections you have to show. That is what the spiral curriculum in action. That's how the NEP is being implemented now. These things, what I'm discussing with you, all are aligned with the NEP curriculum. That is National Education Policy, and that is not only in India, all over the world. These standards are being implemented, and the inquiry based learning, challenge based learning, these all are the things which we are being teaching with IB curriculum, American curriculum, GCSE curriculum. So we need to make them understand. First, we need to make understand the subject, how to connect these. For this one, all the teachers should sit together. Mathematics, physics, biology, and what we call English, then technology, ICT teachers, all the teachers should sit together and prepare the lesson plans, so that these lesson plans can connect each other. These lesson plans can enhance their English. These lesson plans can enhance their mathematics. These lesson plans can enhance their technological learning as well. So how you can do that? You need to sit together. All the teachers should not just. It's like all the places I know, all the schools and all. Everyone will think about अपना अपना देखो भाई, अपना अपना सब्जेक्ट पूरा करो और अपना अपना सिलेबस खत्म करो और चले जाओ। ये ऐसे ऐसा करेंगे तो नहीं होगा। हम सब बैठे साथ में और सब बैठ के लेसन प्लान बनाएं, डिस्कस करें कि ये टॉपिक को कैसे कनेक्ट किया जा सकता है मैथमेटिक्स के साथ, और मैथमेटिक्स की टॉपिक को कैसे कनेक्ट किया जा सकता है फिजिक्स फिजिक्स के साथ और बायोलॉजी के साथ और टेक्नोलॉजी के साथ। ये सारा कुछ कोलैबोरेशन में हो सकता है। कोलैबोरेटिव टीचिंग में ये सारे आइडियाज बन सकते हैं, और सब लोग अपनी अपनी आइडियाज को एक जगह रखकर फिर ये एक करिकुलम डिजाइन करें, एक लेसन प्लान बनाएं, जिसकी वजह से बच्चों को पढ़ने में इंटरेस्ट पैदा हो जाए। That is the key point. Collaboration is the key point. I hope it's clear. So, can you name one concept in your subject that students revisit across the classes? What now, just now, I explained you how a lesson of mathematics can be revisited in physics class, and similarly, win across other subjects. Can you rename that topic? A concept name. Type the concept name in your answers. I want the concept name from your subject. There is one concept name. Similarity in mathematics is not the concept name. Biocells, okay, good. Chemical thermodynamics, perfect. Time and distance with mass, very nice, perfect. Yes, so the topics what you are giving here, these topics can be related, or that can be collaborated with different teachers. So this is the way, if you are a teacher of one subject, you can relate to other subjects also. The mathematics, physics, then you have chemistry, you have like technology, ICT. So all these subjects can be come together to make the learning something memorable, something very easy and understandable. Good, very nice. Okay, now let's move on to the next strategy that is called as challenge-based learning. So, how this challenge-based learning can be catered among your learners. So, as I gave you an example, and I said you that why the students are coming to the schools, they are just coming for the attendance, then this is waste of their time. They are just coming for the certificate. That is also a very shameful on the schools and the teachers. If the students are telling that just we are coming for the certificate and for the sake of attendance, then it is very bad reputation on the organization and the teachers as well. So, as we are the teachers, we need to make them understand something different. If you are a different, then you need to do some different things with them. Not only like I can relate these things with the sports also. Physics can be related to the sports. Physics can be related to the games. They are playing the cricket. They are playing football. Everywhere there is mathematics is being involved. Physics is being involved. So you need to make them understand. If you don't learn these topics, then how you will understand that? Maybe they understand he is a very good bowler, he is a very good batsman, he is a good goalkeeper. But you should make them understand as a teacher. You should make them understand that how you are doing that. What is the physics behind that? That is what the challenge you need to spark in them. So design mini challenges based on your lessons. So you have to create some engaging task directly to make the curriculum engaged or connected. Then structure for the success. Give some like what we can say appreciations. Give, call them and appreciate them based on these challenges. Then connect to the real issues, the real life examples. Connect them as I gave you the real examples, like someone is a batsman. If he's hitting a ball, how the ball is going on a trajectory, how the projectile is being formed. If he is a goalkeeper, how the ball is coming in his hand, what angle he can catch the ball. These are the actual real life examples you can connect with the subjects. So I hope these challenge based that can make the students and even not only the learners who are very clever and very advanced, for them also you can create a differentiated challenges. And then you can ask them to finish this challenge too. You can make these like an assignment, not just on formative assessments and summative assessment. They are just writing the answers, filling the papers. That is not enough now. The world has changed. World has something new. So give them some challenges like projects, like small projects on each topic, each lesson. And then ask them to do that. If you have done that, then ask them, tell them that you will get the marks. You will get the grades. You will get appreciation. So, like this, you need to make your classrooms in a perfectly 21st century based learnings. That is what the challenge based learning is. Then now the question is again, so what real life problem could your students solve using what they learn in your subject? सो फिर से मैं बताऊं, चैलेंज बेस्ड लर्निंग मतलब चैलेंज देना बच्चों को, कोई भी टॉपिक में चैलेंज दे दें, चैलेंज देकर उनसे करवाएं, प्रोजेक्ट करवाएं, प्रेजेंटेशन करवाएं, क्विजेस करवाएं, मतलब ऐसी क्वेश्चन को लेकर उनको चैलेंज दे। मैं एक आपको एक एग्जांपल देता हूं, मैजिक स्कूल है। मैजिक स्कूल में आप यहाँ पे साइन इन करने के बाद आपको कई बहुत से टूल्स मिलते हैं। वो सारे टूल्स को यूज कर कर आप बच्चों को अंदर एक क्लासरूम बना के उसमें आप खुद क्विज़ कर सकते हैं, या चैट जीपीटी यूज कर कर बच्चों को बोलेंगे चैट जीपीटी यूज करें। आप मना नहीं कर सकते, ये एप्लीकेशंस को यूज करना मना नहीं कर सकते। आप ये बता सकते हैं, फॉर एग्जांपल जैसे मैं एक चैट बताता हूं, एक्ट एज फिजिक्स टीचर, ऐसे बोल सकते हैं डायरेक्टली, क्विज मी on reflection of light for grade, as you can say that with me, as I am in grade 10. On reflection of light, give me different level of questions. ठीक है, ये देखें, आपको आपको इस टॉपिक के ऊपर आपको क्वेश्चंस दिए जाएंगे। ये क्वेश्चंस आपको डिफरेंट लेवल में है, इजी टू एडवांस लेवल, लेवल 1 के क्वेश्चन है, फिर लेवल 2 के क्वेश्चंस आएंगे। इसी तरह और एक टूल है मैजिक स्कूल, इसमें भी ऑप्शन है क्विज मीवल। देयर इज एन ऑप्शन फॉर द स्टूडेंट asking again. Sorry, it is asking many different times for the login. Yes, you can create your class. Okay. And then you can go with the tools. What are the tools you want the students can be used, like tutor me with AI, quiz me, coding assistant. These are all the tools you can use it. Like for example, quiz me. If you just click on that, it will ask you what class you are in, grade 8, and then what is the topic. Like for example, reflection of light, right? Then generate. So this is also the easy way to have a challenge on the quizzes. You can just answer this one answer, like for example, respond the answer on A, B, C. For example, A, I'll just give that. So I'm giving the answer. So it will explain that this is incorrect, and the correct answer will be given with the explanation. That is how you can use that. And then another platform you can use it to have the challenges or to have the inquiry base. That is the quizzes.com. Even if you don't have the lab for every class, I know that everyone will not use the laptops and that, then you can go with the paper based exam. Like for example, I'll show you one example here. If you are launching a quiz here, for example, computer components, once you are going to start, there is a way you can do that in offline classes also, without computers also. Quizzes.com can be used offline as well. Like for example, if you click on start here, you will be asked to select the here there are many different modes. So in this mode there is a paper mode. So what is this paper mode? This paper mode, you can just print out this PDF file. Here you can see the PDF file on my screen. You can just print out this, give these QR codes to your students in your classes, and keep these QR codes with you handy every class. Okay. Or else you can just print it and give it for like each teacher, and the teacher can use this one in any class. Like he may go for grade 9, grade 10, grade 11 or 12, whatever the class you are going, you can use that one. So what you need to do, just print that one and use that. So that is how you can do it when you don't have the laptops and you don't have something which is not non-tech classes. If you don't have the laptops and computers in there, you can do that one. These quizzes.com can be used on you from your mobile phone, and from your mobile phone you can just scan the answers and you can get to know that who is doing the correctly and who is not doing correctly. That is how you can do that as well. That can be included in the challenge based learning. And as I have shown you this example, even you can ask there here, reflection of light, give me the project to do on the same topic. It should be simple. Yeah, here you go with a simple project, and the steps, all things will be done using the chat GPT. And now you may ask that you are using the chat GPT. Students also can do that. Students will do that. And they are doing now. I hope you all know that. Students are using chat GPT to do like to do their assignments. They are just submitting their assignments on using the ChatGPT. Then let them do it, but let them do some practical, not just handy like writing work. Okay, so like this, you can see verifying the loss of reflection, steps are given, and then these items needed like protractor, white sheets of the paper, pencil, ruler, laser pointer, cardboard. These are very simple things any student can get. That one can do this project. That's how you need to make the lessons based on the challenges. Now, this is the question what I have asked here. What real life problem could your students solve using what they learn in your subjects? Please answer the question. I hope voice is very clear. Is it clear? There is a comment that voice is not clear. Can you
Yes, sir.
confirm?
Yes, sir. The voice is clear.
Okay, thank you. Please give me the answers. Pollution types, appliances repaired small. They often get a job. Okay. They often get a job. What job they will get? Circuits. Okay. Perfect. Money spending. It's not money spending, but making them learn something practical. Profit and loss. Yes. Apply on real lives. Okay. Okay. Perfect. Making parallel circuit series. Yes. Okay. Ms. Zainab, please check the message. Good. Very nice. Perfect. There are good questions and there are some real-time examples. Yes. Perfect. Okay. Good. Grocery applicants. Yes. Budgeting. Good. Planning. Problem solving. Yep. Perfect. Calculations. Yes. Saving water. This is another example. Yes. Good. Banking just for loan. Okay. Nice. Very nice. Okay. Now let's move on to the next slide. Real life applications. Here, these are the slides which are related to the previous one. As I said, inquiry based learning is one which you can relate to the real life applications. Then challenge based learning. This is also another strategy where you can make your classrooms more far better than traditional classes and traditional topics. So giving real life examples, real life applications, identifying the problem, give them some like a research work that can relate to the real world scenario. Ask them to identify what is the real problem you are going to solve it. Like for example, I'm giving you one example. Like recently I had a session on robotics and I gave them the project to do. Then they said, we will be doing a project on drones and drones can deliver the food. I said that is old. It's already being happen in the world. What you are doing something different in that. They were just thinking. Then I gave them some example. Then I said that the real example in Saudi Arabia for Hajj season, like a big crowd. will be gathered in 5 days of Hajj. There is a lot of chances occurs. People will get sunstrokes because of weather problem. People may get cardiac arrest. People may fall down because of their weakness, and there are many scenarios happens. So until there is some ambulance reaches or some emergency services reaches to them, there is a problem, and there may be a life also they have to leave. Like they may die as well because of huge sunstrokes. And this is a big issue, right? Because of the crowd, because of the place, immediately the emergency services may not reach them. So why not? A drone can do this work if they just use the mobile application around them. Someone can help them to just click on a mobile application, and then a drone can reach with a first aid services or CPR services. This is something real life. Then they said, yes, this is something real problem. So you have to help them to give some real world scenarios, and then ask them around you what are the real problems you can solve through these topics. Then make the groups collaboration, students groups, then ask them to design the solutions, not just designing the solutions something on the paper by writing an essay. Ask them to draw the topics, ask them to get some practically flow charts, then ask them to present their findings on a presentation on a with the help of a project. That's how those things can be done with the help of real life applications. That can be makes your classes more interesting. Can you all give me the answer in a chat? Is it something good for you? Answer the chat in the chat. Answer in the chat. Is it something new? Have you applied these things in your classes? Have you applied these strategies in your classes? There is someone you have done, mashallah, good. No, not yet. Yes, good, mashallah. There are some answers, very good answers to some extent. Okay, totally new for me. Yes, fine. Yes, that's why you are here to learn. No, never. Good. Yep, perfect. Mashallah. Yeah. So this is how you can make your classrooms very different. Very different. That is called as differentiated learning. So now let's move on to the next question. What kind of feedback do your students respond to do best? Scores, comments, encouragements. What the feedback you will give it to your students? Give the answers in the question there. Please type your answers. You will give the scores, you will give the comments, or you will encourage it by some appreciations and encouragement. Good. You all can see your answers there. Encouragement, reward, appreciation. Yes, perfect. Yeah, that's good. Okay, good. Practical tips, appreciating their hard work, awards, positive ways. Yes, that's too good. Perfect. Okay, now let's move on to the next question. Next slide. So here, feedback that builds confidence here. So that's why the question was asked for you. What type of feedbacks you need to give? How the feedback should be there? What is the feedback you have to give it to your students? Like appreciation, gamified feedback using digital badges, point systems, visual progress trackers. These make improvements and rewarding. So what you can do, you can make your classrooms on Class Dojo. I hope you all know that. Do you know Class Dojo? Send a message, chat in the message. Do you know Class Dojo? How many of you are using Class Dojo? If you know, type S. No, no, no. Mostly, this Class Dojo is used for the elementary teachers, but you can use it for any class as well. Okay, that's how you can use it to give them the rewards. You can make their parents understand what they are learning. That's Class Dojo. You can use it, and there are many other applications also. You can use it as a gamified learnings like Padlet. There is a Padlet that you can use it in your classrooms for the visual collaboration of the creative works. Okay. And there is UCLAP, what I'm using it. That is also can be done. And then the self-assessment, teaching students to evaluate their own work using the clear rubrics. You have to make them understand what exactly you need them from them and how you have to do that. That is how you can do that. And then simplify and gamify your teachings, gamified challenges, peer teaching experiences, make them into the groups and then ask them to teach a topic for their friends. Students learn deeply when explaining to others. So when you have finished your teaching, ask them to prepare a presentation for a group of students, then call them on the stage, ask them to reflect the same topic in front of everyone. If the students are not like disturbing, then they will not disturb the classes if you are doing these things. Visual analogies, complex ideas become simple with the right comparisons. So gamified challenges, as I have given you an example of this you can use it for the gamification also. Here you can see mastery peak. Master Peak, you can do it. Classic mode, teacher pace, all these things you can do it. And there is another example I can say you, that is Ed Puzzle. This is also a tool. This tool, you can use it to make your classrooms a flipped classrooms. What is this flipped classroom? Is once you are starting a topic for the next week, for example, okay, if you are going to start a topic, then you can use Edpuzzle, assign the lesson to first, let them do the lesson on the video, let them understand it with the questions. Like for example, here I have one class, grade 10. I have given them a video, and this video, not just a video like they are watching on the YouTube. This video is with the questions. This video is with the questions. Once you open this video, you will see there are questions are there. So students will answer these questions. Like you can see there are answers, questions have been answered. And if you click on view as a student, I'll show you what things will happen. So this is the video. Once the video will be played, the questions will be comes on the screen. So the student cannot skip the video and they just watch the video and go on. Right. So So like this, the video plays and then immediately a question pops. You can see that now. Yes, now the question has been came up here. How do you decide where to start when a search gives you a lot of results? Then the student will answer this one, or else he will rewatch the clip till there. So this is what we can say a flipped classroom or blended classroom. So you can assign a video based on your topic. Like for example, you can see here, discover. You can search for loss of motion, for example. You can use YouTube link. You can see here Khan Academy has loss of motion. Like you can click on this and then you can assign. There are already questions already available. No need to do anything. You should not create anything. You just search and use it. Assign to your class. This is things are very simple now. I am going to assign for the grade 10, then click on next, give the start date, end date. If you want prevent skipping, just keep it off or you can keep it on based on your, and you can go with number of attempts. Also, it's based on your way, how you are students and to whom you are teaching? Is it a very brilliant class or low level understanding classes? So then you have done this one. Then you can analyze what they have done. Like I can show you, like for example, this is the grade 10 here. I can show you the results as well for my class. First, this one we can say. Yes, see here. Nabil has attended. Teacher, that's me. So who watched, what percentage they watched, which grade, and what they have answered it. All the things that you can see their engagement. That's how you can understand what they are doing it, how they are doing it. This is a very good tool to make use of the classrooms effective in a flipped classrooms. I hope it's clear. Is there any other things I need to explain from this? First example, then lesson. Yes, exactly. Yes. Yep. Is it clear? Please type yes. Please type yes or no. Yes. For all the classes, this ed puzzle is very good. I have already tried it. It's very good. I can give you the link as well in the chat. I will just post a link there. Yes. For the free, you will get 20 videos. You can use it for free for 20 videos and then you can delete it and you can update that. It's not pro. Yes. The next thing. Uh, the next is like peer teaching. You can give the groups and then I am going to show you something else. Also, I hope you know this one. How many of you know this platform? PHET. Please type yes or no. No, no. This platform is very popular platform for the simulations for physics, biology, and chemistry. Most of them don't know about this platform. Just you can explore it now itself. You can just click there on from the chat. So now you can see there are subjects are given: physics, math and statistics, chemistry, ed space, biology. For example, if I click on physics, here you will get many different lessons on simulation based. So you can teach the physics using simulation. For example, here I will be, uh, I'll click on, this is like a game as well, okay? Students can play the game also. For example, I'll click diffusion, or else we can say something more. I'm just trying to find something more interesting. Okay, this is pendulum lab. Okay, this pendulum lab can be shown very easily with many different things. You can just click on play. Here you can see the intro and then you can start playing this. You can use this one and then here you have this. Start playing this one. Yes, you can add like this. Then stopwatch you can add. Period trace you can add. Ruler you can add and you can remove this. See here. So what is happening? You can show them practically by the simulation. See here, what's happening there. That's how the simulation works. Then you can move this also. So you can show them practically by within your classes. This is what the simulation labs are also all available for physics, chemistry, maths, and biology. So this is one example. I hope it's very good for you. Type good. If it is good, good, type good. Yes, good, perfect. Okay, now let's move on to the next slide. Yeah, this is a quick recap in today's session. I have just given you a few strategies. Those strategies you can use and you can make your classes more interactive, more engaging, and then more interesting. So inquiry-based introductions, questions, Spiral curriculums, that's all the teachers should sit together for each lesson plan and then they have to plan them. Then challenge based learning, real life applications and practical life examples, effective feedback, then that can be taken from AI applications and simplification techniques. I know that almost all the teachers will give this reason, or they may tell that we don't have computer labs and we are not allowed to use the computers in the classrooms. I will tell you one solution for this. All the teachers, if they request to the class school management, so every subject should be allotted weekly one class to the computer lab. All the subjects should be allotted, like is if there is a physics or biology, or I can say like English or any language or any subject, each subject each subject, one lesson should be in the computer lab. If you do this work, then immediately you will see the change. You can apply these things weekly once and make your classes more interesting. I hope this will help and school management will agree on this one. You all sit together, discuss and plan a timetable in a way that one class per week you should get in the computer lab. You should take the students to the computer lab to do these activities using these AI tools. We have many AI tools that can be used to make the classes more interesting. Is it clear? I hope it's more easier and understandable, right? And then you have Canva. Canva is also is there to have the presentations. They can make the posters. You can tell the students to make the posters. You can tell the students to make something more interactive using the Canva. That is also this tool also you can use it. So what they need to have an access to the laptop or a computer. And I hope every home that has a computer and a laptop in these days. Right. So this is the way you have to make your classes more interesting. This is the chat GPT. You can use it for your lesson plans and all. You can make the help of using technology. You can make the lessons more interactive, asking for the projects, asking for the lesson plans, asking for the questions, asking for the quizzes, whatever you want. You can make that. You can make your presentations more interactive and more engaging and more attractive also. That's how you can use it. And then Magic School also you can use it. You can start using a class in this one. You can create a class, let them do it at home, make them to do it home, not in the classes. Just give it some assignment like those things. You can make the things do wonderful and see that and reflect that one in your classes and then respond it later how those classes were and how these classes are. Here you can see in this Magic School you have YouTube video summarizer, multiple choice, a quiz you can generate, text summarizer, rubric generator, all the things you can do it. YouTube questions also. For example, if you want to generate a question from the YouTube, like for example, there is a YouTube link here. I will just click on YouTube. And there is a Khan Academy also. Someone just mentioned that Khan Academy. This is also a wonderful platform. Okay. This is also you can use it. And then we have in ChatGPT, there is a GPT is also available. That is Khan Academy also available here in the ChatGPT. You can give that also. Khan Academy, tutor me. You can go with the GPTs. And here, for example, if I want to go with this, say example, for example, here, you can use this link, okay, then paste it here. YouTube questions, YouTube transcript is there, multiple choice. You can just click the link and generate the questions. So you can generate the questions from the YouTube and use these questions in Edpuzzle. If you want, if you don't have the questions there, you can do that as well. Khan Academy questions are there, National Geographic is there, TED Talks. There are many number of things are available for you. So just things is the thing is we need to act. We need to react with the technology. That's how we have to work on it. Now, give the answer. One strategy, one teaching strategy I will try next week. Whatever we have learned now, give the answer on based on that or based on your own strategies also. You can point out your own strategies to make others learn. Give the answer for this question. There are a few questions on the question answer. I will answer that once it is done. Ms. Zainab, till what time we have?
Till 9:30, sir.
Zainab,
Till
9:30.
9:30.
Okay. Okay.
We have another half an hour.
Yeah, fine. Using AI, fun-based game learning. Okay, understanding is different. Easy to tour, real life applications of the topic. For the real life applications, you can make the classrooms as industrial tours also based on your topic. And then make a quiz on that one, not just a tour. After the tour, they should answer the questions what they have learned. Okay, good. Head puzzle, inquiry-based school activities, evaluations, connect across subjects. Okay, good. Fun game-based learning. Perfect. Experimental learning. Okay. Real life applications of the topic. Good. Nice. Perfect. So this is how you are going to connect with a teaching strategy in your classes, inshallah, next class, in the next academic year. So now reflect and share, or else we can say share and pair. This is also one of the strategy to try commit to implement one approach next week or the next academic year when you are going to the classes. Strategy you should try among the things what you have discussed, then start practicing of that one and make it use of many different weeks. Discuss the problems what you are getting, what challenges you are facing, discuss with among the teachers, among your colleagues, among with the school management also. Tell the school management that we want to make something different school, not a traditional school. Now this time is to change. Time has come to change. So now then you will see there is a student engagement will be threefold times. These methods will help you to make your students learn, not only learn, but to remember your classes. I hope I can give examples. One example is Three Idiots. You may have seen that how the things were different and what was the result. The things were completely differently taught, and people were not expecting the result what happened at the last. That is how the things we need to adopt. If we adopt these new strategies, then you will see the change. You will see the change in your teaching. You will see the change in your classroom engagement. You will see the change in your students as well. Okay. This is the last question, I hope. The other question is also there. Yeah, this will go with this question. Which of today's approaches felt most exciting or realistic to try? You can give the answer. Real life applications, simplification tools, gamified practice. Yes. Okay. I would like to request from everyone to answer this question before we move on to the question and answer. Here you can see this is Khan Academy, has all the subjects across. You can connect with the Khan Academy with this also. To research, explore, all the subjects are available here. You can give the lessons from the Khan Academy as well. Real life applications. Nice. I'm not getting the answers on this question. People are not answering this question there. Is there left? I hope it's very clear and understandable session what the things were discussed. Okay, that's how then we can apply those things. Now we can move on to the question answer session. There are a few questions in the question answer session here from Zakiullah. What are the principles of effective lesson planning? The principles of planning, lesson planning, as I already gave you some examples. Collaboration. If you collaborate with different teachers on different subjects, then you will plan in a very effective lesson plan. And the lesson plan will be reflective to your topic and to the real-time examples. How do you handle disruptive behavior? Disruptive behavior, you can handle it with challenge-based learning or project-based learning. This behavior will be changed. You will see the approach if you do this one. What strategies do you use to create positive learning environments? Positive learning environments, you can create it with the help of the technology, with the help of communication, with the help of rapper, and you need to communicate with their parents also. The same thing will be applied for the disruptive behavior. You should you should encourage them in front of their parents. Don't discourage them. If you discourage, then they will not be with you. You have to encourage them in front of their parents based on the challenge based. Once you give that task and then call the parents and tell them that they have done a great job, they have done something good, then you will see the change in the disruptive behavior students. And then how do you ensure discipline while maintaining the students? Yes, the technology will help you to ensure discipline, but you have to make the lessons more interactive, that automatically the discipline will comes with that one. Then how do you assess student learning? The student learning assessments can be done, as I have given examples, based on very different formats. There are quizzes, there are ed puzzle, there is like flipped classes, there is presentation based, assignment based, project based. These all the assessments you can apply, and you can make your classes not just to stick on to the paper and pen, but something different than that. How do you give constructive feedback? You have to give the constructive feedback based on your assessments. The assessments, if they are doing it on project based, challenge based, and in the classrooms, formative assessments or summative assessments, then you need to give the feedback through the different channels. Different channels, I mean the digital channels. Now start using digital channels. These digital channels are being used by their parents, by the students, and everyone. You can use Teams, you can use Zoom, you can use many different available things are available. You can do that one. Microsoft Teams is free for the education. You can connect with that and you can start doing that. You can prepare your classes over there. What role does motivation play in students learning? Yes, that's a very good question, and it's a motivation play in students learning is a very important thing. If you just do your work as a teacher and comes, give the lesson and move on, students will not listen. You need to motivate them based on the real life examples. That's how you can do that. And then there is another question: how a student can answer AI generated questions? Yes, they can answer it. They have tools. You have many different tools that they can answer that one, like Magic School, like quizzes, and there are many other tools also available. We can use all these applications in low budget school. Yes, we can use it. All these applications are free in a basic version. You all can use that. Edpuzzle, you can use it. Magic School, you can use it. ChatGPT, you can use it. Canva, you can use it. Canva is free for educators. You can use it pro version also. Khan Academy, you can use it. All the educational platforms are free till up to some level. Then you can again use it by deleting something, some data, and then you can start using that. If is there any other questions, I can answer your questions there. You can scan this channel on WhatsApp. You will be able to connect with me on many different things. So I can answer the questions now. Is there any questions? Ms. Zainab, you can take the questions now. Hello.
Sure, sir, sure. There are a lot of questions there. So I would like to go through the Q&A box first.
Q&A, I have just went through that.
You have gone through
I've
it?
done.
Okay.
Yes.
But in chat box, there are a lot of questions and it's difficult to scroll it. That is why I request
Okay.
participants to write their questions, their queries in the Q&A box.
Yes, exactly.
Uh, hmm.
But
And
how do
so,
I motivate a slow learner? There is a question. Yes, you can
yes,
motivate the slow learner by giving a small and easy task. If he has done very easy task, easy challenge, then he will himself motivated to learn something. Give some small things, give some small task. So based on that small task, you tell and then you encourage him in front of the class. You encourage, give some like what we can say, some small prizes, small, just a prize that will be a lot for them. Just give a chocolate, that's more than enough. What should I, the best teaching and management? As I have already discussed many different strategies, you can use those strategies and you can be a best teacher. Or else they can unmute, if they can raise the hand, they can unmute themselves. That's
sure.
possible.
They need to write a request in the chat box that they want to have access to the mic. So if someone
No,
wants to, yeah,
they can be raising hand options also there.
sure. Sometimes it automatically gets raised, sir, and then they do not unmute and talk. So it's
Right, yeah.
better.
Okay.
Fatima Khan, ma'am, you have access to the mic. You can please go ahead with your question.
Yes. Assalamu alaikum, sir. It's been a really
So,
nice session. You have give such a, beautiful insights about the learning. My question to you is that how
yeah.
can we cope up with academically retarded students in between the class? They create a lot of nuisance in the class. How should we handle that?
Yeah, that's what I said just now. To handle those type of students, we need to make them to do some challenges. Challenge-based learning is the very best strategy to make them in line or to make them to manage those type of students. And connection is another very important point, how you are connecting with them. Like for example, in the same thing I face also. If I am like facing these challenging students and I've left them, like okay, do it whatever they what you wanted, leave them, and just I'm taking care of only the students who are listening to me. This is not the class what you are teaching, or this is not the type of teacher you have to be, right? So
Exactly.
what you have to do is you need to give them small challenges based on the topic. Like for example, you are teaching a topic and they are not learning, then the ed puzzle will help you to do that. Quizzes will help you to do that, and group discussions will help you to do that. Ask them to discuss in the group and divide them in and spread them in the classroom and let them discuss. And then last 10 minutes, let them reflect what they have discussed. Then if they are
Okay.
able to do it, then automatically you will see there will be a change. I hope it's will work out, inshallah.
Inshallah,
This will
sir.
not,
I'll work upon
this
it.
will not come, this will not immediately, this will not reflect. You need to continuously work with the rules.
So I have applied some part of it already, but I'll try to do some more effort towards it.
Yes, you have to do that, and it will work
Yeah, yeah.
initially. Initially, you will not be seeing the reflection, but slowly you will get that, inshallah.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you so much, sir, for your time.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. Use won't be the student compelled to use mobile phone. There is a question I will be taking from the chat. If the tools like ooclab.com and used and won't be the student compelled to use mobile phones might get distracted. Of course, I agree with some tools like at present. Yes, like for example, I gave you the sample. I'm not telling you to use it in every classroom. I'm telling to make the classes technological classes also, like I'm asking you to have a weekly once class in the computer lab, and once you are in the computer lab, then you can use all these tools, and then you can make the lessons more interactive, not in every class. And quizzes.com, you can use it without mobile phone, without laptops also. How we will manage the teaching with other activities like syllabus completion, as we have to complete the syllabus. Yes, all these activities you have to integrate within the syllabus activities. I'm not telling you to make it differently. If you are teaching a topic, align the topic with these activities. That's how you have to do. That is the thing you need to do it. You should not do it separately. You have to use the word puzzle to teach the topic what you are teaching it, what is in your syllabus, to complete that syllabus as well. You have to make a lesson plan in a way that you have to use these things to make your classes interactive, and then you have to finish your syllabus also. I'm not telling it something differently. Go and do it something different. Kindly share challenge-based learning tools one more time. Yes, challenge-based learning tools like ChatGPT. We have PHET, and there are quizzes, Edpuzzle, all the tools what I've shown you. Those things can be used for the challenge-based learning, and you can use ChatGPT as well to do that. Through today's tips, I got the knowledge and idea. I'm an English teacher. Thank you. Is there any other question?
So kindly share challenge-based learning tools one more time.
Yes, I have given that. I just now I said that. What are the games we can include? You can include quizzes, games, and you can do that. How to tackle low level students? I have given that one. How can we cope up with academically retarded students? That I said that. Wait. Yes. Any other questions? Teaching second language has become difficult task, as do they not understand it. Second language means I don't know which language you are teaching, because there are different states. There is a different second languages we have.
And I would like to repeat my request again. Please keep your questions related to the topic we are discussing, the subject physics.
Could you please
Please
list the apps tools that you have already mentioned it? Yes, the links I have already given there. I'll just mention it again. At puzzle, quizzes, magic school, and chat GPT on Academy, PHET. You can search for all this. Yes. You can scan this QR code also, which is on the screen. There you will find all the updates. Thank you. Is there any other questions? Any websites
So
for
is there any
students,
website?
Urdu medium? Sorry, I don't have. You can use ChatGPT. That is good. Just chat in the message. Is all these things were new for you? These strategies? How you are giving the training? I will give like this only to the students. I am Canada teacher. I am so excited to happy listening this. Okay, thank you. How you are giving the training? I didn't understand the question there. Them were new. These are new for me. Thank you for so much guiding. Thank you.
Sir, since we have a question related to the Urdu medium
Yeah.
school, so I would request the teachers, अगर उर्दू मीडियम स्कूल से कोई टीचर हो और उन्हें कुछ पूछना हो फिजिक्स सब्जेक्ट के बारे में, तो आप माइक लेकर भी सर से डायरेक्टली पूछ सकते हैं. प्लीज रेज योर हैंड. सैयदा सबीना मैम, आप अनम्यूट करके पूछ सकती हैं. Afaf Nagori, you are also on mic. You can also unmute and ask.
सॉरी, मैं ज्यादा उर्दू यूज नहीं कर सका क्योंकि इंग्लिश में ही ज्यादा प्रैक्टिस है। मैं उर्दू में बात करूंगा तो फिर उर्दू भी नहीं समझ में आएंगी, इसीलिए मैं ज्यादा उर्दू यूज नहीं कर सका। माफी चाहता हूँ सबसे उर्दू यूज नहीं करने के लिए। जी, अनम्यूट करके आप पूछ सकते हैं।
There is one question. ICT tools. Just two terms are
आईसीटी
written.
टूल्स?
जी.
Yeah, ICT tools, you mean like for programming or like what? Can you give me the clear question? There are many different thousands of ICT tools we have. When we scan, we are opening a new group, we are unable to write our feedback. No, this is not a group, this is a WhatsApp channel. This channel will help you to get connected with many different tools. This is my WhatsApp channel where you will be finding every day the tools and whatever we have discussed. All these things you will be finding there in a WhatsApp channel. You will not be able to write there anything. Criterion 5. I'm not getting Miss Komal. Can you unmute yourself? Can you give Komal to access to
Yes, I
unmute?
will. I will be access.
Yes, because she is unable to write the question clearly.
Komal ma'am, please unmute yourself and ask the question.
Komal ma'am, you can unmute and you can talk.
हेलो सर।
What exactly? Yes, hello.
सर, मैं फार्मेसी की टीचर हूँ, फार्मेसी पढ़ाती हूँ।
जी।
तो हमारे इसमें क्राइटेरिया 5 एनबीए जो रहता है उसमें क्राइटेरिया 5 है। तो उसमें आईसीटी टूल्स के बारे में लिखना पड़ता है क्राइटेरिया 5 में।
अच्छा।
हाँ, तो उसके बारे में मेरे को थोड़ा एडवांस में बता सकते हैं क्या आपकी फार्मेसी स्टूडेंट के लिए आईसीटी टूल्स कैसे हम यूज कर सकते हैं?
मैंने अभी जितने भी टूल्स बताए ये सारे टूल्स आईसीटी टूल्स में ही आते हैं। आप ये
हम्म।
टूल्स यूज कर सकते हैं और आप ये टूल्स को क्राइटेरिया 5 में बता सकते हैं कि मैं ये सारे टूल्स यूज की हूँ, लाइक टू मेक द स्टूडेंट्स अंडरस्टैंड और मीन्स टू हैव द क्राइटेरिया ऑफ द आईसीटी. ICT means just basically you can say that technological tools you have used in your classes. Whatever the tools I discussed, all these tools aligned with ICT.
ओके।
How do we connect? Please reply. You can connect through the AMP groups. Already AMP groups links. I hope you have, and you are already connected with AMP.
I have a few questions that I need to answer, sir. Feedback link will be shared in the teachers training group. If you have not joined the group, please अभी वो group join कर लीजिए. Feedback form वहीं share होगा. Feedback share करना भी mandatory है. ऑल्सो आपको व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप की लिंक मिलेगी, जो आपको मैसेज आया है व्हाट्सएप में टीचर्स ट्रेनिंग से रिलेटेड, उसी में आपको ग्रुप की लिंक भी मिलेगी. आप ग्रुप ज्वाइन कर लिए और वहीं पर फीडबैक फॉर्म मिलेगा आपको. एंड
Perfect.
सेम लिंक से आप सारे सेशन अटेंड कर सकते हैं. आज जिस लिंक से किया था कल भी उसी लिंक से ज्वाइन करिए. सर, वन क्वेश्चन फ्रॉम मिस फरीदा शेख.
Yeah. These tools are only for school students or it is for professional courses students as well. These tools for everyone, whoever wants, they can use these tools and you can use it for professional days. Like I'm using that now. I'm using OOClap. I'm using Padlet. I'm using ChatGPT. All these things can be done for everyone. There is someone has raised the hand.
Okay, sir. Ms. Khatija, I have given you access to the mic. Please unmute yourself.
Assalamu alaikum. Can I get the recording of this session? I got late. I'm very sorry.
Ms.
Yeah, the
Zainab, you can.
recordings would be shared in the WhatsApp groups.
Okay. Thank you. Jazakallah.
I'm sharing the YouTube link there. You can watch this on the YouTube as well.
Okay. Jazakallah.
You can watch the same session on YouTube as well. I have shared the recording there.
Ji. Okay.
I hope it's okay now. I hope the questions are answered for everyone. What is artificial intelligence panel? This is not a clear question. Most AI tools are paid. Is there free tools? Sharing our emails, personal details of these AI tools secure? Yeah, there is a very important question here. Yes. Yeah, most AI tools are paid. Yes, exactly. I agree with that one. But many tools are available for free, not pro version. You will not get pro version, but you will get basic version. So you can use those tools which are paid also up to some limit, up to some extent you can use that. This is one answer for the first question. And the next question is sharing our emails, personal details to these AI tools is secure. This is a very important question. Sharing your emails and personal details. Personal details, email is okay, but personal details means like your own all details. Don't share that one. You don't share your personal details. You don't share that where you are working, where what you are doing, and all these things. You don't share that. You just share like some scenarios. I have given on a chat GPT prompt there. I can show you what I have done in ChatGPT. When I use ChatGPT, what I asked here in my question there, you can see that I didn't mention my name here, right? Loss of motions. When the prompt is given, I didn't mention my name. I didn't mention my school name. I didn't mention from where I am. These are the personal details. Don't give that. Just ask a prompt, ask a question in a very generic form, like you are a physics teacher, you are a mathematics teacher, you are a school teacher of this high school, you are teaching these grades. You are, if you are teaching grade 9, tell like grade 9, 10, 11, give something extra, then you ask that. And coming to the email, you we all know that like everything is being shared on the internet now. Without that, doing that, you will not get anything. So if something is like that, then you can say like you can create your another email address which is not directly related to your personal belongings or your personal information. Create some another new email that is for free. You can create on Gmail or you can create on Microsoft, like you are a teacher, something like that, and a generic email. And without your name also you can create an email. That email ID you remember and you can use that. So in that way you can prevent sharing everything with AI tools. I hope I answered that. Very important question she asked. Uh, all the tools, yes, mentioned it's useful for the primary classes, and for the if someone is from primary classes, they can use some other tools also, like Class Dojo. You can ask the parents to connect with them. Means primary students moms can connect with these tools. They can see their engagement in the classes. You can share the videos, small videos. You can share all these things on Class Dojo, and you can reward them as with the digital badges. And then Nearpod is also another tool. Plickers is also another tool that can be used for the primary classes. I have mentioned in the chat. Okay. Is there any other questions? I hope we can wind up
Yes,
the
sir. I
session.
don't see
I would like
any.
to first thank you for the AMP uh, providing us such a platform to learn to the for the teachers and inviting me to take the session. I would like to thank AMP and all the panel members, and thank you all the participants to listen and to had a wonderful like two-way session. That was wonderful that you was interacting with me without voice. You was interacting. That's too good, and I would like to thank you for this one. And then I would be giving the mic to Zainab.
Yeah, thank you so much, sir. The session was very, very interactive, and this is one of a kind. We haven't had such session in our online teachers training till now. So it was
Thank you.
something new for us. We have learned a lot. All the teachers have learned a lot, and inshallah, I hope they all are going to utilize it. That is our mission. That teachers should get connected and updated about the new techniques that can help them to make their work easy.
Thank
So
you.
with that, I would also like to end this session, but I would like to remind the participants that tomorrow 7:30 we have the second session. So do join at 7:30 sharp. Please don't be late, and you can use the same link for the tomorrow session. And I'm going to share the feedback form in the WhatsApp groups right now. Please share your feedback. Thank you so much, everyone.